Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday, everyone. So, if you do not see that live button up there, that means you are watching the replay. So please hashtag replay. Please come on and say hello. This video is sponsored by the heart button and the comment section. So please use both of them. And what you just saw me do was use my Youology day cream. If you have dry skin, first off, you need Youology. Hi, Katie. Good morning. And I'm not just saying that. If you guys remember, about 2 years ago, I think it was, right about this time 2 years ago, I had horrific, just inflamed, irritated, dry, itchy, horrific skin. And if you guys remember, I even cried a couple times on a live video because it hurt and I had the creping under the eyes. It was horrible. And when I started with Youology, all of that went away. I am telling you, this is my testimony. The very first 24 hours that I used Youology, I could feel a difference in my skin. And within 3 to 4 days, you could absolutely see a difference in my skin. So Youology is absolutely amazing. If you haven't taken the skincare quiz, let me know. Hashtag down below, skincare quiz. Anything along those lines, I will get it to you. It's so amazing because what it is, and I'm going to get into makeup about dry skin and everything, but this is just about skincare and how you can actually fix the dry skin first. There's 40,000 different combinations of Youology to make it perfect for everybody's skin. So you take a skincare quiz and they tell you what boosters are perfect for you. And that is why you get, that's how you get such results, such amazing results so quickly. That's the thing with Youology that's just so amazing is that most people, I would say this is just my percentage, this isn't legal, but 99% of the people see results within that first week of better skin. So things that I saw in my skin is that the creping went away, all that creping under my eye went away. I swear I look like, I'm 42 and I felt like I looked like I was in my 60s. So all the creping went away. My skin brightened up. It's no longer dull. Look at this. Look at this, the glow that's on my skin right now. And you guys remember, I'm 42 years old. And this is really good. It looks really good, right? All the dry skin, I had dry flaking and redness and irritating, and it constantly itched like eczema. It all went away. All the lines that were here all went away. So Youology skincare is what you guys need to invest in. It doesn't matter what makeup you put on top of your skin. If your skin is not healthy, you're not going to get the amazing results that you want. Okay. So skincare is number 1 for dry skin. Number 2, stay hydrated. Although I'm drinking coffee, which is not staying hydrated. Okay. So we want to talk dry skin and makeup. So you guys know that we have the amazing, one more time for the ladies in the back, the amazing Flawless 4 bundle right now. This comes around once, maybe twice a year, and it has significant savings in it, and it is what you need to get your flawless face. And I absolutely love it because this year you actually get to pick your foundation. In the past, we've only had it where you could only get the liquid foundation in the bundle, but now you get to pick what's perfect for you. So today I'm going to talk about, if you have dry skin, the bundle that you want. Now you guys know that I have been pushing the spray foundation because it's absolutely amazing, and I do understand that not everybody feels the same way that I do, but this is good for all skin types. Okay, so you can always go with the spray foundation, but today we're going to talk about the BB cream in case you really need some hydration in your skin, or maybe you just don't want to deal with a spray, or maybe it gives you too much coverage and you don't want that much coverage. Okay, so First off, you get in your bundle, you're going to get a primer. And I'm going to suggest if you have dry skin, you're going to get the Hydrating Primer, okay? I prefer this primer over any of our other primer. To be honest with you, oops, I just knocked stuff off. So what you do is you put a little bit between your fingers, and then you tap it around, and then you go ahead and blend it, buff it, rub it, whatever you want to call it, okay? So the first of just tapping around is just making sure that you get that product kind of everywhere on your face. And then the next step is to go ahead and rub it in. So I do not have dry skin any longer. We've already talked about that. Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Remember that today's video is sponsored by the heart button and by the comment section, so please use both of those. I hope you guys are having a fabulous Thursday morning. I am going to go work up at the school today, so I'm throwing on just a little bit of makeup just to get me out the door. I don't always. Some days I just go up as is, and some days I go up with a little bit of makeup on. So let's just do a little bit of makeup. Okay, so BB cream. So we did the hydrating primer. Oh, I was telling you that I prefer the hydrating primer over our regular primer, even though I don't have dry skin. I just like the way it glides on. Not the Glorious, not that there was anything wrong with Glorious. I thought Glorious was God's gift to us for the longest time until the hydrating primer came out. I just feel that it works better with my skin. You can try the hydrating primer. Remember, all of our products have a 14-day money-back guarantee, even if you get it within the and a 90-day exchange policy. So let's say you get it in the bundle, you get the hydrating, and you're like, I really don't like the hydrating. We can return, exchange the hydrating for the Glorious. Okay, so all you gotta do is mail it back. That's it, and you can go ahead and exchange it. So use it, try it out. If it doesn't work, we can take care of you. Okay, so you put that primer on and you let it sit for, 2 to 5 minutes. You can let it sit longer than that. And I have definitely done that before, where I oftentimes do my makeup in stages. So, put the primer on and then go do your hair or something like that. So next is your BB cream. So BB cream is I call it a tinted moisturizer, but it is definitely has more coverage than just a regular tinted moisturizer that you might go get at the Walmart or something. So what I do is I put a little bit on the back of my hand, and I take I got this damp, so I got it wet in the sink. I squeezed out all of the water in the sink, and then I squeezed it into a towel to get rid of more water. Now, what you can do with this, if you wanted to add a little bit more coverage to the BB cream, you could go ahead and squirt some concealer into it right now, mix it around, and then apply that. Today, I'm not going to do that, but maybe if you guys need me to show you that in the future, drop a little note down below and I'll do that. Okay, so I put a little bit of BB cream onto the sponge here, the blending bud, and then you just tap around, okay? And honestly, you can do this quickly or you can do this for a long time. The longer you tap in, the more of a natural finish that you're gonna get, but it's not super necessary, depending on how much time you have. And I will tell you that I have been in a super duper hurry before where I've literally used my fingers. I have done it where I have put the BB cream into my daily moisturizer, mixed it around, and just applied it with my fingers myself, and got out the door. So you have different options. I do need a little bit more here. I'm gonna need to buy a new one. Okay, so we're just tapping this around. Now, you will notice that I did not go up under my eyes. And that is because we are going to use the concealer there. And when you have maturing skin like I do, then you do not want to add a whole lot of product in those areas that will crease. Okay, the less amount of product that you have, the better. But I am going to rub a little bit on my eyelids to kind of even those out. Okay. Now, you can, if you wanted, you could actually get 3 different shades of BB cream, and you could highlight and contour with the BB cream itself. Now that's going to take just a little bit more time, and I'm not taking that amount of time this morning. But you could take the cream color and put it under your eyes. You can take honey and put it right here, and so forth, and kind of highlight and contour as you go. Okay, so now I'm going to grab, for me, I'm going to grab Scarlet Concealer. These things are so amazing. So if you get any of our unique products, I know this is going to be backward, but right here is like a little, it looks like a little makeup container, and it has a 24 on it. So what that tells you is that you can have this product open for 24 months. And then after that, you should go ahead and toss it, because you're probably going to start getting bacteria and stuff. Okay, so these things last, this concealer lasts forever. You're only going to use like a rice size amount. Oh, I put it on the back of my hand. I shouldn't have. So what I do is I put like probably less. This is going to be way too much. I can tell you that right now. In fact, I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of it. So you want to use less than a rice size amount of concealer. And then what I do is I heat it up between my fingers like this, and then I tap it under my eye. And make sure you're going in a like a triangular shape instead of that half moon shape that, I mean, I don't know what your age group is, but I grew up with, you know, everybody telling us to apply it in a half moon. And then all you're doing is actually highlighting that area that you want to, that you wanted to cover, but you're really just highlighting it when you do it in that half moon. So you guys see that I took whatever product was still on my hands, my fingers, and I came down my nose, under my chin, a little bit right here, and then in this area right here. So these are all the areas that you typically want to highlight. So I'm just using that small rice size, remember, less than a rice size amount of product, and I'm using it all over my face. Okay, so now I'm going to take my blending bud, that same one that I had, and I'm just going to press it in. Remember, all of this is part of the kudos this month, where you actually have up to a $50 savings depending on what products you get. It's absolutely amazing. Okay. Good's enough, right? All right, so now let me show you. You want to set it. Anytime you use the concealer, you want to set it. And what did I do? I just used it last night. I did a video last night. Oh, right here. Okay, so you want to set it. So you're going to grab so in the bundle, you get to choose if you want a setting powder or a setting spray. And I will always suggest, to the day I go to my grave, that if you don't already have one of our setting powders, that is the product you want to get. The setting spray is absolutely amazing, and it has its benefits, but behold, setting powder is God's gift to us women who are tired, who are trying to get through the day, who don't want shine in our face, who want a Photoshop finish. That is all this, okay? So behold, setting powder. So I'm just taking my kabuki brush that I've been using for my spray foundation, tapping some of it out. And what you're going to do is you're actually going to press it into where you put that concealer on. Okay. What this is going to do, if you were going to do a true baking, what you do is you put a lot of concealer on, and then you put a lot of powder on, and then see, look at that, you guys. Look at under my eyes. Like, it just blurred out. It's so amazing. And then you let it sit there and warm up on your face. That would be a true baking. But kind of what I did here is I call it a fake and bake, is because I do take whatever concealer I put on there and like kind of press a whole lot of powder, like as much powder as will stick under the eyes, and then we'll brush it off later. Okay, we'll brush whatever's off later. So the reason why it's baking is what it does is it actually warms up, like with your, like as your skin warms up. As the product's on your face and your face, it's warming up because of your skin. saying any of that right. Then the powder and the concealer actually kind of melt together and become one, like you're baking a cookie, when all the cookie dough and the cookie chips and all of that become one. So that is what you're doing there. Okay, so let's go ahead. This is a fast working woman's makeup. So let's go ahead and do our brows next. I do things in order of what I'm willing to leave the house with, if I had to leave at this moment. Okay. I don't know why, but that's what I do. Okay. So brows, brow pencil, still amazing as ever. I tell you guys this nearly every single day. I went to Reno this past weekend and I don't know. I lost my brow pencil. I know I brought it. I know I put it in my makeup bag. And when I got back home, it wasn't here. So I know it got in my makeup bag, but I couldn't find it. So it must have got lost. I'm thinking like, because one time I just dumped my makeup bag out on the ground and I'm thinking it like rolled under a cabinet or something like that. But anyway, the point is I didn't have my brow pencil and I had to borrow my roommate's, and she gets it from CVS and it was junk. It was absolutely ridiculously junk. I couldn't believe that I was having to use it, and I can't believe that she's choosing to use that. So you guys, this brow pencil is absolutely amazing. It goes on, you can do little tiny hair strokes. You can, if you want to get two different shades, like two different shade brow pencils, you can get two different, and you can do like your darker and then your darker tail, you know what I mean? You can do all of that stuff with these brow pencils. They're so easy to use. I use it for two different things. So one, on this side, my brow is pretty good shaped. So this one, all I did was actually darken up all of the hairs, you know what I mean? I just darkened everything up really. Now on this side, I'm actually going to create shape. You're going to see that I am going to, it's a little bit thick. There we go. That's a little bit better. So I'm going to actually create shape with this place that there is no hair. I'm going to fill in up here to make more of an arc. Okay. So you can use it for two different things. This is water resistant. So what that means is when you're sweating or when you're gonna go swimming or late night spa dates, whatever it is, as long as you don't get it wet and then like take your towel and, you know, like wipe off your face, then your brows are going to stay put. You don't have to worry about it. It's not going to run. It's not going to smear, anything like that. As long as you don't like go rubbing on it. Okay. And even when I go to the gym and I have my little sweat towel, and I'll rub, like I don't scrub my face, you know what I mean? But you like, if you're just like tapping your face to get rid of the sweat, then you're fine. It doesn't come off, okay? The brow pencil comes in light, medium, and dark. Oh, maybe I made too much of an arc there. All right, good's enough, right? So light, medium, and dark. I use medium as a reference for you. I would say if you have black hair or super dark brown hair, you might want to go dark. I don't sell the blonde very often. Most people go with medium. Okay, so let's go ahead and dust off some of that powder if we have anything left, and let's do our bronzer. Remember I said I always do things in order of if I had to leave the house. So I always want bronzer on. It's my go-to. It makes me feel pretty. Makes me feel put together. Even if it's just going to be, remember when I was telling you guys that there was times where I've just put the BB cream on using my fingers, like using my hands, I will still use bronzer. If I'm putting any kind of foundation on, then you need to use bronzer. It just adds definition back into your face. It's super easy to do. It's just powder. You guys saw that I did around my hairline. I did under my cheeks here, along my jawline. Oh, we're gonna do a little bit more along the nose. I hear someone's alarm going off. I wonder whose alarm that is. I wonder if I should go wake somebody up because the alarm is still going off. Okay, let's dust on just a little bit of color of eyeshadow. What are we gonna do? What's this one? Okay, I'm gonna grab these. I'm gonna dust on just a little bit of color. I'm probably just gonna use these two this morning. We'll see, just to get us out the door. Okay, so I'm gonna use my fluffy crease brush. Super easy. Just kind of dust some of that powder on. I'm using that lightest shade. So if you guys are joining now because of the dry skin that I've mentioned, I've already gone through all of that. This is just added bonus that you get to see me do my eyeshadow really quick. Oh my gosh, somebody's alarm is still going off and they're not waking up. I feel like good morning, Diane. Get to see you tomorrow. For all of you guys on here, Diane is one of the newer team members, and her and I are going to meet up for coffee tomorrow. I love it. It's so exciting. I love being able to have the freedom to do things like that now. So today I'm going to meet up with one of my other long-time team members, and we're going to have lunch. I actually borrowed some mascaras from her because I had run out, and she had some in stock, and so I'm going to return those to her, and we're going to have lunch. And then Diane and I are going to have coffee tomorrow, get her set up. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this video. You guys know how to do your mascara. Somebody's alarm is going off and I need to go wake them up because it's been going off for quite a while. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. So quickly, if you came on because of the dry skin, then the first thing is you need to use our Youology. Without a doubt, I can attest to that because my skin changed dramatically from dry skin when I started with Youology. Second is you can use the Hydrating Primer and then the BB Cream. Both of those are going to add moisturizer back into your face. And then for the setting or the concealer you're going to get, and then the setting product, I will always suggest the setting powder first. So grab all of those. And remember that that bundle, that Flawless Skin bundle is $50 off right now, depending on what products you get. $99. It's absolutely amazing. So message me, let me color match you. So easy to color match. Let me color match you. And even if you don't know that you're going to be able to get it before the end of the month, just let me color match you anyway. And I hope you guys have a fabulous day. And I need to go wake somebody up. We'll see you guys later. Bye.